Finally, these internet issues sometimes are super annoying, even when you reset everything, right? Well, I hope you guys are having a great start to your day. Happy Tuesday. If you are on spring break, I hope you're enjoying it. If you are getting ready for work, I hope that you are feeling refreshed from your night's sleep. So one thing I wanted to mention is if you have music that you want to play in the background during our practice, I think that's a great option. You can go through Spotify, or if you have your own playlist, it's kind of nice to drown out any distracting noise in the background. And then if you have any blocks, you'll need at least one block. So if you have a set of blocks, great. If you have one, that's perfect. So you'll want to grab those. And then when you are ready, we're going to go ahead and start today on our backs. So come onto your back with the knees bent and the feet hip-width distance apart. And I want you to feel your entire back on the body. Hopefully you don't have any animals that are going to get in your way like I do. And we're going to have one hand on the belly and one hand on the heart. And so I want you to feel the feet completely rooted into the floor and the entire back connected to the floor. So even that little space that tends to lift up, I want you to put the entire back onto the floor. And then this is what yoga is all about, right? Dealing with any distractions. So I want you to close the eyes if you can. Breathe into both hands. So again, one hand is on the belly and one hand is on the heart. Soften the muscles in the face and just breathe deeply. So you'll lift the hands up as you breathe in, but I want you to also feel the ribs expanding outward too. So it's almost like you're blowing up a balloon inside the body. So a couple of breaths here. And as you start to connect with your breath, feel the entire backside of the body release into the floor. And we'll take our 3 cleansing breaths with our hands on the body. So take a big, deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, sigh everything out. And again, deep inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. And one final time, bigger inhale and a fuller exhale. I just want you to seal the lips now and start to connect with that conscious breath. So deeply breathe in and out of the nose, but I want you to find that rhythmic pace to your breath so you can use that same breath through your entire practice. You'll take one more full round of breath. And then let's release the hands to the sides of the body. Walk the soles of the feet in. We're going to come into a bridge pose, but I want us to do it in a little bit of a different way. So lift the fingertips straight up to the ceiling, pull the, and I want you to tuck the tailbone up. So kind of roll it up towards the ceiling. And then that's how you're going to start your bridge pose. And I want you to think about each bone from the spine lifting one at a time. So we'll go ahead and inhale slowly. Feel each vertebrae lifting all the way up, nice and slow. Use your fingertips to lift. Pause at the top. And then the same thing on the way down. Each bone placing down on the mat one at a time, rounding and curling the spine down. We'll do that one more time. You can keep the hands lifted if that helps, or you can bring them down to the sides of the body. So inhale, lift through the sit bones, each bone out of the spine, lifting one at a time until you reach the highest point. Hips lift. And then exhale one vertebrae at a time, roll the spine down. Nice and slow, there's no rush. Really good. Once you get the safe, hug that right knee into the chest. I just want you to kind of hug it close to the armpit and then push it forward. Hug it close to the armpit, push it forward. Do that a couple more times. And then we'll interlace the hands behind the hamstring. The same thing here. I want you to press the knee away into the palms and then pull the knee back into the chest. Do that one more time. Push it away and pull it in. This time as you push the knee away, straighten through that right leg, flex the foot and push through the heel. And then let's bend and extend here. So bend the knee into the chest, almost pulling it towards the armpit, and then inhale, extend through that right heel, flex the toes. One more time, bend the knee, and then inhale to extend. And we'll switch sides, release the right foot down, hug the left knee into the chest, and then a couple times you're just going to kind of start to lubricate that left hip socket, pressing it forward, pulling it back. And then let's interlace the hands behind the left hamstring. Now keep the right foot evenly planted on the floor. As you inhale, extend the left heel up to the ceiling. Press the hamstring into the palms. And then as you reach through that left heel, as you exhale, we're going to bend the knee back into the chest. Do that a couple times. Inhale to straighten, flex the foot. Exhale to bend. One more time. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Nice. Slowly just warming up the body. Bring both knees into the chest now. We're going to flex the feet, come into happy baby. So you can grab on for the big toes. You can grab for the sides of the feet or the ankles or right behind the knees like we just did. And then I want you to pull the knees down towards the floor. Flex the feet almost like you are doing a squat on the ceiling. And then if you have it in your practice, maybe you straighten one leg at a time or you straighten both legs. This is going to get into the inner thighs and the hamstrings. You can also just keep that flex of the feet in happy baby and rock side to side. So whatever feels good for you, take another breath. And we'll release the toes, bring the knees into the chest. You can either engage the core, rock forward and backwards into a child's pose, or you're going to roll over onto one side and lift up. So whatever feels good to you. You'll press the sit bones back. If the low back is a little bit tight this morning, have the knees wide and the big toes touching. And I want you to extend the fingertips forward, bring the forehead down to the floor. Find that breath that you started with. Take another full cycle, expanding into the sides of the body. And then we'll inhale. Let's come up to table pose. Ground the palms right underneath the shoulders. Spread the fingers wide. I want you to tuck the core. So bring the belly button up to the spine. Reach the tailbone back. Heart reaches forward. And then think about and notice if your head is hanging low, you're going to put a lot of pressure in between the neck on the cervical vertebrae, especially with texting and being on a computer. We want to prevent any long-term damage. So pull the ears in line with the shoulders, tuck the chin so the back of the neck is long. Use your inhale to lift the heart up, dump the belly towards the floor, soften the shoulders. And then exhale, one vertebrae at a time, round the back, just like we did earlier. Come into cat pose. Chin comes towards the chest. We'll inhale, reach the heart forward, tailbone back. Exhale to round. One more time. Inhale, heart reaches forward. Press the booty back, look up and open up through the throat. Exhale to round. Find that neutral spine. You can wag the hips from side to side if that feels good. And then one foot at a time, we're going to tuck the toes under, start to lift the knees up, press back into your downward facing dog. So you can pedal out the feet if that feels good. You can stay in stillness, but you're going to press the palms down and forward so you can leverage the front of the chest closer to the front of the thighs. And then feel your booty lift higher towards the ceiling. Take another breath here. Inhale to come up high onto the tippy toes, bend the knees, look forward. Start to walk your feet forward to your hands. Hands come to the shins, rock the weight into the toes. Remember, ears are in line with the shoulders. Exhale to forward fold. We'll do that again. Inhale, find that flat back. Rock the weight forward, ears in line with the shoulders. Exhale to forward fold. A little bend in your knees. Inhale, rise all the way up. Feel the palms touch overhead. Exhale to pull the hands to the heart. We'll close the eyes here. Feel the feet rooting into the floor. Hands release down to the sides of the body. I want you to lift the heart up towards the chin. And the chin is slightly tucked so that the back of the neck is long. One more full breath. Inhale, lifts the arms up. As you exhale, I want you to interlace the thumbs, open the palms wide. So the fingers are going to be fanned out and you're going to pull the thumbs. So we'll inhale the arms up, look up, open up through the chest, release the fingers, interlace the hands behind the back. Exhale to forward fold. Release the hands all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees, plant the palms, step the left foot back, followed by the right. Inhale, rock the shoulders forward. Exhale, lower all the way down. You can use the knees if you need a little bit of assistance. Hands stay in line with the chest. Zipper the feet together. Press the tops of the feet into the floor. Lift up for a baby cobra. Roll the shoulder blades back. Press the tops of the feet firmly to the floor. And then we'll exhale to fold forward and tuck the toes under. Inhale, with or without the knees, you're going to press up into plank pose. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Raise the right leg up, look forward, plant the foot by the right thumb. Step the left foot forward next to the right. Inhale, halfway lift, rock the weight into the toes. Exhale, forward fold. Interlace the thumbs. Inhale to rise all the way up, spread the hands. Exhale, hands come behind the back, interlace the fingers, forward fold. Rock the weight into the toes. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Take another full breath here. As you exhale, release the hands all the way down. Bend the knees. Step the right foot back, followed by the left. Inhale to rock the shoulders forward. Exhale, lower slowly all the way down. Tops of the feet come to the floor. Press them firmly down. Roll the shoulder blades back. Inhale for your baby cobra. Keep the gaze down at the floor. One more breath in. Exhale to release. Tuck the toes. Inhale with or without the knees. Press up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Look forward. Plant the foot by the thumb. Step the left foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Interlace the thumbs, bend the knees. Inhale to rise all the way up. Exhale, hands come behind the back. You're going to stay standing. Interlace the fingers, press the knuckles down for the floor. So I want you to open up through the front of the chest. Make sure you're not jutting the front of the ribs out. I want you to put everything over the ankles. Ears, shoulders, hips. Root the feet firmly into the floor. Take another breath here. And then we'll release the hands to the sides of the body, mountain pose. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Keep that connection to your breath, and let's go ahead and move on. Inhale, lift the fingertips up. Exhale, you're gonna sit back into chair pose. Bring the feet together, or you can keep a little bit of space in between the feet, almost maybe like one fist in between the ankles. I want you to sit back nice and low. Pull the belly button up towards the navel, or pull the navel, up towards the chin. I want you to sit back a little bit lower. Take another breath. One more breath in, sitting lower. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, find that flat back, rock the weight into the toes. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step the left foot back. Stay on the ball of the left toe. Lower the left knee down. Inhale to rise all the way up. Pause here. Soft shoulders. Deep breath in. And then as you exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Use your inhale to grow really tall through the spine. When you exhale, we're gonna twist, elbow comes to the right thigh. So if that doesn't work for you, if you're a little bit tight in the hips or the low back, you can always just twist towards that right knee. Maybe you press the fists together. Maybe you open up the arm. So your choice here, lots of options. If you do have that flexibility, I want you to hug the armpit towards that thigh, make them kiss, press the palms together, spread the shoulder blades. And then you're gonna gaze backwards, so maybe towards the right elbow or the right shoulder. If you have it in your practice, maybe try lifting the left knee off the floor. Wherever you are, a couple of breaths here, maybe smile. Take one more full breath. Gently lower that left knee. Inhale to unwind back to center. Exhale, bring the hands down to the floor. Lift the left knee, look forward. Step the left foot forward to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bring the feet back together. Inhale, come up, drop to sit bones, chair pose. Drop all the way low. Soften the shoulders. Hug the belly button in towards the spine. Take another full cycle of breath. Take another inhale to sit lower. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, rock the weight into the toes. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees. You're gonna step now the right foot back. Stay on the ball of the right toe, lower the right knee down. Inhale to rise up, find your low lunge. Make any adjustments that you need to. Soft shoulders, keep grounding the left foot into the floor. You know your options for your twist, so we'll take a big inhale here to lengthen. As you exhale, come into your twist, twisting towards that left knee. So you can bring the right elbow to the thigh, you can bring the palms together, the fists together, you can open the wings up. Wherever you are, belly button pulls to the spine. Twist a little bit deeper. Maybe add lifting that right knee. Another full cycle of breath here. One more breath. Lower the right knee. Inhale to unwind. Arms come right alongside the ears. Exhale, fingertips down to the floor. Lift that right knee back up. Step forward next to the left. Inhale, find your flat back. Rock the weight into the toes. Exhale to forward fold. Bend the knees. Drop the sit bones. Inhale the arms. Come to chair pose. Bring the belly button up towards the spine, but soften the shoulders down towards your sit bones. Arms are somewhere in line with the ears, but I want you to bring the head back so you're not letting the head come forward. One more full breath. And then inhale, come to standing. Close the eyes, spread the palms nice and wide. Feel the fingers intentionally pointing down towards the floor. Soften the muscles in the face. Take deep breaths, big deep breaths. We're gonna go through one standing series. That's our warm-up before we come back to the mat. 30 minutes goes way too fast. So we're in mountain pose here. On your next inhale, lift the arms up. Palms are gonna touch. When you exhale, let's go ahead and dive forward, hinging at the hips. Inhale, find a flat back, rock the weight into the toes. Exhale to forward fold. Bend the knees. You're going to step the left foot back. Stay on the ball of the left foot. Keep the knee lifted. Inhale to rise up. Find your lunge here. Arms are right alongside the ears. Bring the belly button to the spine so the core is engaged. And then on the inhale, we're straightening through that right leg. Exhale, bending. We'll do that again. Extend through the right leg, press into the ball of the right foot. Exhale to bend. One more time. Inhale, lengthen through that right leg. Exhale, you're gonna bend. Spiral now the left heel down. You're gonna open up into warrior two. So feel this left side open up. So you're completely open towards the wide side of your mat. And then that right knee is going to point right towards the middle right toe. Gaze over the front middle finger. Deep breath here. Straighten through the right leg. Inhale to reverse your warrior, reverse triangle. Soften through the right shoulder. Take another full breath. I want you to keep this length through the leg. Fingertips are going to scrape across the ceiling. We've done this before. Come all the way down. Keep a little bend in this right knee so you don't hyperextend. Drive the ball of the right big toe down into the floor. This is where you can use a prop if you have it. So we're coming into triangle pose. My left hand is going to start at my left hip. You can bring your right hand to the outside of your right foot, to the inside of the right foot onto the floor, to your shin, as long as you're not dumping the weight there, or this is where that prop would come in handy. So you can place the block at any height that feels good to you for a little bit of leverage lifting the floor. Now let's add that left hand straight to the ceiling. Deep, full breath here. One more cycle. Now we're going to bring that left hand down. Keep the block where it is. You're going to step the left foot forward just a little bit so that the legs can straighten. Heel comes down to the floor. Left hand is going to come across the body. I want you to adjust your feet so you feel really stable here. It will kind of feel like you're balancing, but it's where I want you to find the stability with the feet. Left hand comes across the body, either back to the position you're on or maybe add the block now. Let's bring the right hand to the hip. So before we extend the right hand to the ceiling, I want you to feel the left ribs rotating towards your block or towards that right foot. Belly button to the spine. Now add that right hand, if you want, straight to the ceiling. Press into both feet evenly. Take another full round of breath. And then we'll inhale, unwind, right hand comes down, soften through the knee. Step that left foot forward to meet the right. Inhale, flat back, rock the weight into the toes. Exhale to forward fold. Bend in the knees, inhale to rise all the way up. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to the heart, to the sides of the body, mountain pose. Close the eyes, take a breath. The next inhale sweeps the arms up. Exhale, lead with the heart. Hinge out the hips, forward fold. Inhale, find your flat back. Rock the weight into the toes. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. You're going to step that right foot back now to the ball of the right foot. Inhale, come up, find your lunge. Soft shoulders here. On your inhale, straighten through the left leg. Exhale to bend. Again, inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. One last time. Inhale, press into the ball of the left foot, straighten through the leg. Exhale, you're going to bend back into that left knee, spiral the right foot down for warrior two. Fingers extend to opposite walls. Straighten now through the left leg. Reverse the left palm, reverse your warrior. A reverse triangle. Take another full breath. You're opening up through the left side of the ribs. And then when you exhale, we're scraping the fingertips all the way down. Maybe grab for that block to the outside of the left ankle, right hand to the hip. Spiral the left ribs forward, and then maybe add that right hand up to the ceiling. Take a full cycle of breath here. Press into both feet evenly. And then we'll inhale to unwind. Keep the block where it is. Come to the ball of that right foot. Step the foot in so you can place the right heel down and straighten through both legs. Right hand is going to cross over the body to that block. Find your stability with the feet. Left hand to the left hip. Start to rotate the right ribs to the left leg first, and then maybe add that left hand to the ceiling. Revolved triangle. Take another full breath here. Use your inhale to unwind. Bend back into that front knee. Step now the right foot forward to meet the left. Inhale, find your flat back. Rock the weight into the toes. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, come all the way up. Palms are going to touch. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. So I want you to come all the way down to the floor. You might notice that heart is racing a little bit more. I want you just to feel that energy that you created within the body. Hands come open onto the knees. Close the eyes here. Pull the shoulder blades together behind the heart. Lift the heart towards the chin. Deep, full breath here. And then let's inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, now twist towards that right knee, left hand on the thigh. Gaze over the right shoulder. Soft left collarbone. Let's inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to the opposite knee. Right hand to the left thigh. Gaze over the left shoulder. Soften the right collarbone. Full breath. Inhale, come back to center. Extend the fingertips up. Touch the palms together. Pull the hands down to the heart. Close the eyes. I want you to set your intention now for the rest of your day. Now that you have this open heart and a clear mind, what's the first thing that you gravitate towards for your day? Put a smile on your face. Keep that intention sealed within. Let's take our 3 cleansing breaths to end our practice. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale to sigh it out. And again, inhale. Open mouth, exhale. And the final time, bigger inhale. And a fuller exhale. Keep the eyes closed. Keep the lips sealed. And sit here just for a brief moment. So I know our practice was quick. It was a little bit challenging. the only way that we can make change is if we challenge ourselves. Things can't always be easy. So keep that in mind when you are experiencing a tough situation or life might not be as smooth as it should be for you. And just know that you'll come out stronger on the other side. When you are ready, lift the chin, blink the eyes open with that smile. And I hope you have a really great day. Namaste. All right, thanks you guys. I hope that you have a good practice. I hope that the body's open and that you move throughout your day feeling confident and strong. And then I hope to see you back on the mat on Thursday, 8:30 this week for those that you have requested the 8:30 time because 8 o'clock's too early for you. So you better be there at 8:30 and hope you have a really great week.